That was a pass from Gudenrath intended for Rossi. And that was really overthrown as we begin the opening moments of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was his first incomplete pass, so Gudenrath 2 for 3, but that's a 3-and-out now for the Hawks. They're going to have to punt this football back to Waverly.
4th and 9 for the Hawks. Goes off the side of his foot, gives the Wolverines nice field position. Ball will be placed at the 49-yard line.
So the punt goes out at the 49-yard line. That's where Waverly will take over.
So after the punt, Wolverines have good field position to start this drive. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines around the 49-yard line, 11:51 to go in the game.
Sir. Thank you. Hello.
Running play for Judson as he fights his way through territory to the near sideline. And he will be caught from behind and brought down. There was a flag on the field.
Unfortunately, that's going to be another holding penalty after a nice 17-yard gain for Judson. Tremendous ball fake in the backfield, and then he takes it up through the middle, but to no avail, another penalty. That's the 3rd penalty against Waverly now for 30 yards. Corning with 3 penalties as well in the game for 30. So everything kind of even up here except for the score.
Unfortunate holding penalty against the Wolverines.
As Corning is up 14-3.
Down in a bit for the Wolverines. Ball at their own 42-yard line.
All right, so Judson will hand it off. There's another flag on the field as we have a jet sweep to the near side. Corning strong defensively to put the stops on the running back, Mike DiNardo, in on the tackle for the Corning Hawks. Let's see what that flag's about, Rance.
Illegal shift on the offense.
Illegal shift.
Decline. 2nd down.
So they'll take the 2-yard loss on that play and decline the penalty.
Well, a pleasant evening. The raindrops that we had talked about were just very rare and sparse here. So we continue with play. 11:02 to go in the fourth quarter. Judson drops back. He looks. He's got a man open, thrown. And Zach Turner on pass coverage, and I believe some of the Waverly fans weren't too enamored with the coverage as McAnulty went down. But there was no interference called by the officials. And 3rd down and a long way to go.
Judson has been very effective through the air. He has 151 yards passing on 11 completions. He is 11 for 19, so they certainly can get this the way he throws the football.
All right, they have trips to the left side, a single receiver near side. That's Waverly. Out of the shotgun, here's a quick pass out in the flat, thrown and caught at the 43-yard line. Boldow pulls it in. Bodine was, and here's a flag that comes late. And it looks like it may be against Corning.
Jason Rodriguez.
So about 14 yards on that pass play to Bodine, and it looks like they're going to tack a few more on after he is out of bounds.
Foul on the defense, 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
So the pass play to from Judson to Bodine with the penalty at the end of the play gives the Wolverines a
All right,
first
well,
down.
Waverly
They
moves
convert on
into
3rd and
Corning
24.
territory with that penalty assist and a first down
With
now.
the yardage at the end of the play,
And so
Wolverines
they'll have the ball at the 33-yard line.
Now, 1st and 10 inside the 35 of Corning.
Waverly threatening here early in the fourth quarter. Judson looks to the left, to the right. He's got a man on the right side. He looks over to the near, fires a long pass, and Bodine, along with Mike Rossi, were on coverage.
Judson's pass.
Bodine was the intended receiver. Rossi helps Bodine up off the turf. Like that bit of sportsmanship out there. So the incompleted pass will bring it back. It'll be a second down and 10 at the 33-yard line of Corning. Waverly has had multiple penetrations in Corning territory, only to be turned back, denied by the Corning defense. Let's see what this brings about. 2nd and 10. Keeper by the quarterback, Judson. Just, well, let's see where they mark it. It's just a little bit shy. So it'll be 3rd and 1. And the ball is resting on the 25-yard line of Corning.
So Judson starting to get in a rhythm, running the football now with 51 yards rushing, 165 yards passing.
He'll carry it again, Judson, enough for the first down. He squeaks through, still running, down to the 15, and here comes the flag out as he got inside the 15. Judson, clock stops with 10 minutes, 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
No foul. Helmet to helmet contact on the defense. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Well, you probably heard that. Helmet to helmet contact called against against Corning. So half the distance to the goal, and the ball now resting at the 8-yard line.
7-yard line.
1st and goal.
Waverly Wolverines doing a great job, as you say, Bob, moving the ball down the field, but they have not finished drives, only the field goal so far. We'll see if they can make it happen.
All right, so Judson keeping the football, was able to sidestep a couple of would-be tacklers. The initial contact was made briefly by Malcolm Jones, and Judson was able to take a couple steps to the left to get away. Ball at the 8-yard line. And Judson ready again. Calls for the ball. He looks in the end zone. He fires a pass. It's thrown, caught, and just shy of the goal at the 1-yard line, completed to Bodine. And so it'll be 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line.
So that 5-yarder to Bodine comes up just short, but once again, the Wolverines are knocking on the door.
9:03 to play in the game.
And the fans in front of us getting into this one as they urge Judson on, and I think he got in. The officials scurry over to see. We're going to wait and see how they call that. Short.
Well, the ball came out of there. Ethan McNulty came up with the ball in the end zone, number 7, but apparently they blew it dead, and it is seriously on the inch line.
Wow. It appeared that Judson had gotten in, and now there's a penalty called against Waverly, and again, the penalty bug continues to hit the Wolverines.
Penalties have been killing their drives, and this one again is going to hurt, but still 2 plays to overcome.
8:53 to play.
6-yard line for the Wolverines.
1st and goal at the 6. Make that 3rd and goal at the 6. Judson, near side, and he's in.
Touchdown, Gavin Judson, 6-yard
6-yard plunge by Judson. And the Wolverines get their first touchdown of the evening.
So they go 51 yards on 10 plays, and they take 4 minutes off the clock. And finally, Waverly is able to complete a drive and get it to the zone, overcoming several penalties on that drive as well. But they are right back in this game with a tremendous drive and tremendous effort by Judson. He is absolutely taking over this game. He has 69 yards rushing and 170 yards through the air.
Well, they want to go for two. It's a 14-9 game. Judson from shotgun looks into the end zone, throws it, got it. Complete to Bodine. 2 points on the pass attempt. And just like that, Waverly picks up 8. It's a 14-11 ball game here in Waverly, New York. And how about that?
Yeah, it's a tremendous drive. They're finally able to finish the drive. You look back to the first half with 40 seconds to go. Waverly had a 4th and goal from the 3. They thought about the field goal, but went for the touchdown. And who knows what that might have been if they'd have gone for their field goal there. They've also missed a field goal. So that field goal that just missed wide left 2 possessions ago certainly would have come in handy here. But regardless, the Waverly fans are now back in this ball game. They're down by 3.
Corning a little delayed coming out on the field. So we'll see how things will play out here. Corning just can't seem to escape Waverly, and finally Waverly was able to overcome the penalty bug.
The Wolverines do what they needed to do. They scored the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, put themselves within striking distance, down by 3 now. 8:32 to go in the game. Hunter Bodine, number 28, to kick off for the Wolverines. Only one deep man for Corning.
All right, waiting on the kickoff from Bodine. And here's the approach. It is a long end-over-end kick, and it will be fielded right around the 15-yard line. Ball returned by Jermaine Stroman.
Number 15, Jermaine Stroman. Tackle made by number 12, C.J. Mitchell.
And it was a huge hit, much to the liking of the Waverly faithful here. It's a 3-point game, fans, 14-11. Corning leading Waverly.
So the Hawks came out of the locker room and went 55 yards to score, but on their last possession, the Waverly defense stepped up, a 3-and-out, forced the punt, and the Wolverines have stormed back. 3 points shy at this point, and we look back at that missed field goal that just was wide left, but we'll see what the Hawks can do here in their 3rd possession of the second half.
All right, they send Mike Rossi as a wide out near side. They use him primarily as a decoy, while the workhorses have been Yasir Muhammad.
Ian Collins, number 3, the ball carrier.
Collins
for
carries
Hawks.
the
Garrett
football.
Citrick at the bottom of the pile, number 23.
Jason Rodriguez hasn't been too much of an offensive spark for Corning tonight, and he's had several opportunities on defense to shine. They have been platooning their quarterbacks, Owen Gudenrath, early in the game. Kean Collins. Collins out now, Gudenrath back in. And on the field, we have an official timeout.
Looks like they're going to send the trainer to the far side of the field to take a look at one of the Corning Hawk players.
Uncertain as to who it is, but here we go. Corning ball. And the ball at the 28, and there are 3 flags. Might have seen a 4th, but the sideline judge decided to keep.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
This time it's against Corning, a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty variety. Second and 12 for Corning now.
All right, Corning ready to resume this game with 7:47 to go. They have a 3-point lead, 14-11 in motion. And the pitch last minute to Rodriguez. And Jason finds the sideline, dives for a couple of extra yards. Not enough for a first down. He needed to get to the 36-yard line.
Pitch to Rodriguez.
And was only able to get to about the 32.
Good job by the quarterback to get the pitch off before he was tackled. Rodriguez gets out across.
So a big third down play here for the Hawks, trying to maintain possession and use this clock a little bit. And also for the Wolverines, they need to stop and to go back on offense.
All right, Hawks ready once more. It is Gudenrath to Rodriguez. And you see that sea of humanity being moved around, not very quickly. And Collins had the football, and he pops it up with fourth down. And how about this defense coming alive at Waverly?
Yeah, they are absolutely taking over, and it looks like Coach McAllis is going to roll the dice here deep in his own end, thinking about going for it on fourth down.
Well, it's 4th and 2 at the 34-yard line. So Corning packs it in, ready to go to work. Collins started in motion, stopped for a moment. Corning will take a timeout.
Tries to draw the defense offside.
And that did not work for them. They thought maybe they could get somebody to intrude in the no man's land. And below us, you can hear the Waverly fans all pumped up.
Yeah, good discipline there by the defensive unit, being ready to know they're just going to try to draw us off. They're too deep in their own end to go for it here. It would be certainly awful risky with a lead in the game with 6:50 remaining to go for it in your own end. But we'll see if Coach McAllis, maybe he'll come out here and say, you know what, let's go for it. Let's get this first down and keep the clock moving, because the Waverly offense is certainly moving the football.
Can't say enough about Hunter Bodine and what a weapon he has been for the Waverly Wolverines.
Yeah, Hunter Bodine with 55 yards on 6 catches. Of course, the 2-point conversion catch as well. And Brandon Stillman with 90 yards receiving on 3 catches.
Hawks are going to go for it. Fans making some noise right now. Corning ready, and they're going to try to push forward. They did not get it. Collins dropped on his wallet, and the fans applaud the effort of their defense here in Waverly as they deny the Hawks, and the Wolverines will take over on downs.
So now Waverly will have tremendous field position at the Corning Hawk 34-yard line with plenty of time on the clock, with a tremendous kicker trailing by 3, but they've got plenty of time to get to the end zone the way that they've been running offense at the direction of Gavin Judson.
Well, the Hawks are going to have a lock on it right here. Their defense will have to really step up at this point of the game. We're a little under 7 minutes to go in regulation. Corning leading 14-11. Here's Judson and his charges. He rolls out to the right. He looks in the end zone. He fires a pass. It's thrown and batted down. Pass coverage by Rodriguez along with Stroman. Rodriguez landing on that left shoulder. He's in some pain. And Bodine was among that trio of players leaping for the ball. There is a flag on the play back around the line of scrimmage, or maybe in the backfield.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what the signal is. Of course, we'll hear it here.
Eligible receiver downfield on the offense. Personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. Those penalties offset. Replay first down.
So
go ahead, Rance.
As you heard it, fans, we've got an ineligible man downfield, so one of the linemen downfield and roughing the passer on defense. So they're going to offset, and now the Waverly coach is asking for a little more explanation.
So offsetting penalties, as you heard, will replay the down.
All right, so here come the Wolverines once more up to the line of scrimmage, setting it up. Twins left, Twins right. Shotgun formation for Judson. He looks to the left, out in the screen, and it is caught. A screen pass out in the flat.
Beautiful catch by number
And
8,
I have to say, if the circus was in town,
Caught it with one hand.
Judson would have been quite a guy to pull it in,
Muhammad, number 4,
because he would have passed his audition for juggling out there. 2nd down and 6. Ball's at the 29-yard line.
This will be a 5-yard pickup for Stillman. 2nd and 5 across the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Secondary coverage for Corning. They say they're ready. Judson rolls out. He pumps once. He's got a weak pass off, and he will be knocked down on the surface.
Pass was incomplete.
And that was Anthony Evans who made the stop on Judson right in his face as he was rearing back to let that fire. And there was nobody around, but I'm sure he didn't realize that.
Yeah, he got absolutely crushed, and it's good to see him get up off the turf that quickly, because that was a scary type hit as he was trying to throw the ball and just got hit as he was stretched out completely.
Well, Corning came up with what they thought would be a good gamble, and they turned it over on downs, and now Waverly's trying to exploit it. They've got Judson wrapped up and knocked down at the line of scrimmage, back at the 35-yard line. That was huge.
For 44, David Rowe on the blitz inside.
All right, so
in the backfield for a 6-yard loss.
We have to wonder at this point, are they going to try an extra point or a field goal at this point?
Nice defensive play.
Well, it would be about a 52-yarder, so looks like they're going to go for it here. And the Hawks defense, as you mentioned, Bob, needed to step up. They've done so far. They need to one more down here.
Here we go, 4th and 11. And here is Judson rolling to the right. He'll throw a pass, and it is complete, but it's short of the first down, and Hawks will take over at the 25-yard line. They needed to get to the 24-yard line, and it wasn't enough.
So 11, sorry, Bob, 11 yards, not enough. They're going to have to give it up.
Well, both teams playing the extra card, if you will. Corning came up short, gave it up on downs. Waverly came back, they give it up on downs. And they were just short of a first down there by a yard. So the Hawks will have the football at their 24-yard line, 5:37 to go. Corning leading 14-11. In motion, Collins. Gudenrath will pitch to Collins. He drops the football, and it bounces back up into his arms, and he's able to maintain it and goes down at the 20-yard line. So that will be a loss, a huge loss of about 5 yards for the Corning Hawks. 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, not a good way to start this drive. They obviously need at least 2 first downs to be able to eat up this clock. If you recall, Waverly had to burn some timeouts early in this half. So they're down to 1 timeout remaining as they had some confusion on offense.
Gudenrath in the pocket, pumps, he'll run with it. And he has to eat the football. And so he goes down again at the 20, and that'll bring up 3rd and 15.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 15 at the 20.
So we'll see what Coach McAllis comes up with here. Generally, you would think 3rd and long. We're going to have to go to the air. They like to run the crisscross reverse, though, sometimes and keep it on the ground. And we'll see what they draw up. But huge defensive stop here for Waverly would be big.
Well, it's Collins under center now. And there's a flag or whistles.
Penalty before
That's going to be delay of game.
So they'll step off 5 yards back to the 15. So 3rd and 20 for the Hawks from their own 15-yard line.
So the Wolverines have certainly come out here in the second half ready to play defense, with the exception of the opening drive of the half. They have forced Corning backwards, really not getting anything going at all on offense since that drive.
All right. Acid test right here for Corning. Rolling out near side. Lots of time for Gudenrath. He'll fire a pass. And it is overthrown. And it brings up 4th down. And I would have to say that Coach McAllis is not going to go for it at this point.
No, just so risky last time that he went for it. This time they will line up for another punt opportunity. This will be their 4th punt of this game.
McAnulty along with Stillman are the deep men for Waverly.
Number 7, Ethan McNulty. Number 8, Brendan Stillman. 4:08 to go in the game.
All right, Zach Turner inside his 5-yard line. Talk about pressure. Steps into it. And that will not go very far. It's going to bounce down and actually take a Corning bounce, continuing to roll, and finally down at the 45-yard line of Corning.
Punt was rolled dead at the 45-yard line.
Turner got a lot of altitude on that, and he was very fortunate to get the roll. And so now with less than 4 minutes to play, once again, Judson and his boys will have another chance to see if they can score.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care if you're
absolutely. This has been a tremendous game and very close
this is one of the greatest
contest
games you
here
will ever
tonight.
see, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go at the 45-yard line. Judson ready again. The snap. Quick pass in the flat out here. And it is complete. Corning is right there. Yasir Muhammad will make the stop on the reception from McAnulty. So they will set it up now with 2nd down and 10 at the Corning 45-yard line. Clock continues to run. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to play.
So Judson's now 16 for 27. Yes, he has thrown the ball 27 times in this game.
So some last-minute discussions there by the Waverly backfield. Judson again, pressure, pressure, pressure. He throws the ball away, and I'll tell you what, once again, you got to look at the play this evening, ladies and gentlemen, by Anthony Evans, who was able to pressure with a blitz coming, and although there was nobody in receiving range for Judson, that's a break for Waverly right there.
And that's the argument that the Corning coaching staff is making right now. They were saying, where is the receiver? That looked like intentional grounding, which is loss of down, but they do not call it. It's still 3rd down.
3rd and 10 for the Wolverines at the 45.
John Ward going out wide left. Corning bringing everybody. Judson, a quick screen pass to Rice. Rice, he has breakaway speed, but he will be stopped at the 40-yard line. And the stop made by Jacob Cook of Corning.
Tackle made by number 20, Jacob Cook, and number 19, Malcolm Jones. Jones continues.
2:48 to go. It is a 14-11 ball game. Wolverines trying to get back into field goal range. They've hit 2 of them already tonight.
Wolverines 4th and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Dropping back. Here's a quick pass. It is complete. And they get the 1st down inside Corning territory at the 33. Muhammad makes the stop. Bodine on the receiving end.
Another key pickup for a 1st down on 4th down. Dragged down by number 4, Yasir Muhammad.
This is a totally rejuvenated, different-looking offense here in the second half for the Waverly Wolverines, led by Gavin Judson. Judson again, and he uncorks a quick pass, dropped by Bodine. Mike Rossi was on coverage duty for Corning near the 30, and that'll be an incompleted pass. Brings up 2nd down and 10 at the 33-yard line of the Corning Hawks.
So that was Judson's 31 pass attempt of this game, and what a chess match we have going on. We got the Hawks defense bringing the pressure, bringing the blitz, trying to bring everybody after Judson, and then Coach Miller throwing those screen passes to try to counter that. What a great game we got here going, and it's not over yet. The Wolverines are driving.
Matt Van Houten is a wide out left side. Judson, another screen pass complete to Rice. Rice running, he's got a hole, he's continuing to go. He's down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a flag. Outstanding play on the draw. Backpedaling to save his life was Judson. He found Rice open midway with nobody around, and Rice was able to pilot his way close to the 15-yard line, but there is a flag.
So 17 yards on the screen pass, and we'll see what the flag is.
Good. We have offsetting penalties on the play. We'll replay second down.
Oh, my. Offsetting penalties. So we'll do it again. Second down at the 33-yard line. 1:50 left in the game.
Offsetting, but we're not sure what either of those were because they didn't tell us, but offsetting, so big loss there for the Wolverines.
Well, Bodine has been a favorite target of Judson. And he lines up as a wide receiver near side. Judson looks near side. He throws a long pass, and it's almost intercepted by Rodriguez in the end zone. And that pass was really overthrown, and Rodriguez had the best chance. He was joined by Rossi. Stillman along with Bodine were the intended receivers, if you will. And it brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, tough to tell from this angle. Obviously, Rodriguez got a hand on it. It looked like Rossi really had a beat on it. Maybe would have made the play if Rodriguez wouldn't have got his hand out there, but nice coverage. And each down now becomes quite critical. This one, a 3rd down.
All right, Rice to the left of quarterback Judson. Judson again going straight up the middle with a pass. It's thrown and caught. Completed pass to Brendan Stillman inside the 15-yard line. That is a Waverly first down with 1:19 to play.
219 yards passing now for Judson, 114 yards receiving for Stillman, and Bodine with 93 yards. They are moving the ball, and the Hawks defense has their back to the wall now.
All right. Bodine lining up, man in motion. Here is Judson running with the football, delayed. He's going. He's inside the 5-yard line. Now that may be a first down. First down and goal at the 2-yard line. Time a factor, but they stop it with that completed pass. 49 seconds left.
Waverly with one timeout remaining, so they got to be careful what their play selection is here.
Here we go. Judson ready. The snap. He'll run with the ball. They've got him contained, and he is put down. And the stop is made by Malcolm Jones and Zach Turner. And Waverly will use this moment for a timeout.
With 32 seconds to go in the game. Second down and goal, ball at the 6-yard line.
We have 32 seconds remaining.
So
2 weeks in a row, we've had tightly contested games.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Bob. These Corning fans have witnessed their team driving down the field, trying to come from behind, and right now, the Wolverines trailing by 3. Remember, they have a tremendous kicker, so if it comes to it, they could go for a field goal to tie this up, but obviously they want the touchdown, so they don't have to worry about overtime. So the Wolverines on the march, they just used their final timeout.
All right, second and goal at the 11-yard line. Now they marked it at the 6-yard line. Judson are ready. The snap. He looks in the end zone. Lots of time. Fires. It's caught at the 2-yard line by Bodine. 26 seconds left.
Zach Turner
So it brings up 3rd and goal.
Ball officially placed at the 3.
And they're going to put it at the 3-yard line.
26 seconds to go. 3rd and goal from that mark.
So this will be the 13th play of the drive that has covered 50 yards already. They need 3 more.
Waverly fans are loud on this near side of the field. The snap, Judson looks, he fires. It is incomplete. And Waverly fans want pass interference.
28, Hunter Bodine falls incomplete, defended again by Turner. The incompletion will stop the clock. 4th and goal from the 3 with 23 seconds.
All right, so the
to go.
clock stops with 23 seconds remaining. So now the question remains with 4th down. It would seem to be, well, I would say the obvious. They go for the field goal, and that's what they're going to do.
Wolverines will attempt to send it into overtime. A 20-yard field goal.
So Bodine will attempt it. Chandler Whitmarsh will hold. And Corning calls a timeout.
Corning coach George McAllis calls a timeout with 23 seconds remaining.
So they want to try to ice Bodine, the kicker, a little bit, but what a tremendous game. We've seen one successful field goal in the first half, but a miss to the left here in the second half. Waverly will attempt to tie this one up.
Well, this will be a 20-yard field goal attempt. They had a 27-yard, and then they had a 28-yard attempt that was wide of the mark. Corning scored the first touchdown of the ball game with 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Waverly put their first score, which was the field goal, with 6.5 minutes left in the second. Corning came back with a touchdown with 8:19 left in the third. Waverly scores a touchdown with 8.5 minutes remaining in the fourth, and now the Wolverines are going for the tie with 23 seconds left.
20-yard field goal to tie the game.
All right, Bodine ready. Here's the snap, the put down. It's up, and it is good. And we are tied at 14 all with 19 seconds left. My goodness. Well, what do you say, fans? We'll take a brief time out, and we'll be back in a moment. You're listening to the Game of the Week on RLM Sports.
The Woodhouse Stadium Grill is a great place to great family atmosphere. The Woodhouse Stadium Grill, near the corner of Columbia Street and Denison Parkway in Corning, where takeouts are available too.
Well, we have 19 seconds remaining in regulation here in Waverly, New York. The Wolverines have marched down the field, took advantage, and Hunter Bodine boots a 20-yard field goal to tie the game at 14. Corning waiting to receive the football, Rents.
I'm running out of pencil here. My pencil cannot keep up. Judson is 20 for 37 attempts. I have never covered a game or coached in a game where a quarterback threw the ball 37 times. He has 224 yards passing and 71 yards on the ground. Judson having a tremendous game for the Wolverines.
All right, here is the kick. Onsides attempted. Rolls to the near side. It'll be fielded at the 15 by Collins. Collins races across the field. Collins trying to work a corner, and he gets shoestring tackled at the 25-yard line. 12 seconds left.
The 25-yard line.
So we'll see if McAllis wants to try to make something happen with 12 seconds or just realizes we might as well take this one to overtime. They don't have great field position at their own 25. And if you think about all the little things in this game, Waverly certainly could have had the lead, a missed field goal earlier in this half, as well as the fact that they had the ball on the 3-yard line and got stopped by the Hawks in the first half. So Waverly's certainly done a great job in this ball game, throwing the football especially. Looks like the Hawks want a timeout to think about what they want to do.
Well, if this game ends in a tie, we will go to overtime, and each team will have the ball starting from their own 20-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I think that should be pointed out.
So it continues to get excited, and when the rain started to fall, several fans were leaving. So I don't know if they've come back or their friends have called them to let them know, or maybe they're tuning into RLM Sports and know we got to get back to the stadium because this is a good one here that they're now missing if they left early.
And if you know who those folks might be that did not return, tell them that they can watch the video replay, but don't tell them what the score is or what's going on.
Spoiler alert, it's 14-14.
All right, Wolverines are working their way back on field. Here come the Hawks. 12 seconds remaining in regulation, tied at 14. Corning at their 25-yard line. Here are the Hawks, ready to continue. And the pitch to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to break outside, hit, spun around, behind the line of scrimmage. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to do it. It ends in a tie. We're going to go to overtime. And let's take a break on RLM Sports, 1410 WLM and Big Fox TV WYDC.